Okay, I'm back. Got a little cut off, but I'm gonna reading some poetry or my book, with a Purpose. So I'm reading 10 poems. Hold on. All right. Oh, see, I got one person on here already. I'm not sure if they updated this because I'm reading this on my phone, and like for those who don't know, I updated the Oh, Sam. Oh, hey, what's up? I just saw your video. You did about the tribute to Aretha Franklin. That was pretty nice. Aretha Franklin, Elvis, and I forgot who else. But yeah, I'm gonna start reading the poems. It's gonna be the first 10 poems of the book. Okay, they didn't update this my phone. Oh yeah, Robert Johnson. Okay. All right, that's cool. All right. So with that out the way, let's get started. The first poem is Staircase. So here it is. There's goals, there's dreams, and there's vision. Your dreams get to the top of the staircase, but there's so many steps to get there, you'll get tired of walking. Climb the stairs isn't easy. There's so many steps from the bottom to from the top, you can't climb it all at once. So you take little breaks in between, and you re-energize. The climb to the top isn't all about working hard. It's about working smart. Maybe not overworking, but not being lazy either. Everyone can't climb 100 flight of stairs at once, but somebody can do 10 steps at a time, take a break, and do it all over again. You don't have to be the fastest, you just must climb at your own pace. Too many people stay at the bottom of the staircase because they try to get there the fastest. They procrastinate, they don't believe in themselves, or they're just too lazy to try. Everyone has a chance to make it, but few do it. Alright, so that's the first poem, Staircase. Um, it's off my book, Young with Purpose. You can go purchase it on Amazon. So got one down, now I'm gonna go. The next one is uncomfortable. As I get older, I'm learning this between success and comfort. We all say we want to be successful, but are we willing to give up temporary pleasure for long-term happiness? We'll throw all our time and energy into things that won't change our lives, like playing Fortnite all day, eating potato chips, or buying a new iPhone. Are you willing to be embarrassed, to be humiliated, to be lonely, to lose friends, to disconnect from certain family members, just to go after your dream you say you wanted? The reason why most people don't live the life they want to live, because they're too afraid to be uncomfortable. So that's point number two. Poem number three is Nazareth. And this is probably one of my favorite poems of the book. Just because what the inspiration behind this poem is that I was reading a sermon from Pastor Stephen Furtick from Charlotte, North Carolina, and he preached a sermon about Nazareth as this place of familiarity, this place of complacency, everything just so everything just so like normal and just so and just so familiar to where like nothing's exciting, nothing fresh, everything's just same old. And like that's how I felt like my life was, writing this poem. Like I have all these dreams and all these ambitions, but it seems like the people around don't understand it. Nobody really understands me, and you feel like you feel stuck. And that's kind of what Nazareth is in a metaphorical sense, because when Jesus went back to Nazareth, he, he was performing miracles at his hometown, but nobody was getting what nobody, was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, they were just like, oh, that's Jesus, oh, that's the same, oh, that's the dude, oh, that's the dude, that's Joseph's son, that's old dude right there, they don't look at him as the son of the God. They just look at him as, oh, that's old dude, you know. So this is the poem Nazareth. God's trying to get me to learn algebra while I still struggle with multiplication. God's trying to advance me, but I still struggle with the basics. I look at the problems I face right now, and I get so wrapped up in them to where I'm not putting my attention towards God. My perspective has been based on my current circumstances, not based on what God's called me to be. I know God has a great call in my life, but I still find myself trying to wrap my head around it. I'm thinking, I don't have a job. I have student loans. I don't even have a driver's license. I got so caught up in where I am, I forget who I am. It's all going to just show the great things God have for you when you're faced with you need a job, what if it doesn't work out, or if you even make it, or am I just delusional? What if, what if, what if? Pray for me so I can escape from my Nazareth. All right, so that's poem number three. The next poem is Bad Storytelling. This poem is this poem is another gem on this book because it's just talking about the lies you've been told as as a kid, just growing up in the hood, growing up black. You're taught certain things about white people or certain things about the world, or just being somebody who's been lied to by society or whatnot because you be told this and that and the other from your parents or grandparents, but then you find out, oh, well, this is not true, or it might be true for your generation, but it's not true now. So that's where the poem Bad Storytelling comes in to play. As I get older, my worldview is expanding. I was always an open-minded person, but my son do a lot of bad storytelling. Being black, being from the hood, you're taught that talking proper is talking white, or Republicans are bad, or all white people are just taking over. The streets telling to be a consumer, not a producer, to be entertained and not enlightened. The world isn't so black and white. There's more in life than just the hood. College isn't always success. You can make a living for your passion. You don't have to necessarily work in 9 to 5 to make a living. All these narratives are trying to reverse. I could be successful. I could be happy. I could live life on my own terms. If I take responsibility of my own life, stop blaming others, stop relying on others for opportunity, and take care of my mind, body, and soul. So that's poem number four, Bad Storytelling. Hope you guys can hear me well because I got these new pair of earbuds and I do talk kind of fast. So I know nobody's on the stream right now, but hope you guys can hear me. For those who's gonna watch this on the replay of this, because I want to make sure that I give clarity with these poems because again I read pretty fast. All right, and poem number five is I'm a Christian, and this poem was inspired by rapper. This the title poem was inspired by rapper D1. D1 is like a great one of my favorite rappers out right now. He's technically a Christian rapper, but he doesn't. But his music, well, he's does not really a Christian rapper at the same time. Because he kind of started off as more a conscious rapper. I want just a straight up conscious rapper. Someone who writes about like, social injustice, the hood and whatnot. But what kind of makes him, what kind of separate him from like, from like mainstream conscious rap like Common or Lauryn Hill or Lupe Fiasco or somebody like that. It's that he doesn't curse in his music, and then the fact that he talks about God and and he talks about the Lord in his music. So he was kind of put in this he was kind of put in this a little bit dilemma, or should I go after this market, the mainstream hip hop market, or should I go with the Christian market? But then God was like, you could go out, just create music, don't worry about the your audience, and that's been his whole, career, in a nutshell. And so he wrote the post, so he made a song, I'm a Christian, ever since say, you know what, I don't care that you guys may not like me after I make this song, but I need to let you guys know that I'm a Christian. Yeah, I may not talk about Jesus in every song I put out, but I'm a Christian first before I'm a rapper, before I'm a man, anything like that. So here's the poem. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. That don't mean I'm perfect, but it means I live with a purpose. I live for something greater than myself, which is why I don't indulge in certain things. I want to live with a clear conscience, so I don't need to carry all that guilt and shame when every day I gotta carry Jesus' name. He got a cross for my sins, so I may be born again and live again for eternity in heaven. Every day I want to get close to my Heavenly Father. So I pray, read my word, watch sermons, listen to gospel music, and I do things that I believe God's called me to do. I want to be an example of a young man who is holding himself by nature, because by nature we're broken people who constantly need things to sustain ourselves. But when you walk by faith and not by sight, you realize that He's all you need. That drunk, that high, that munchies, that porn addiction, it's always going to wear off. But when you have God on your side, you'll have a peace of mind. Not saying things will be easy. There are going to be things like health, finance, and family issues that will come as obstacles. But with God, all things are possible through him. God has one rule in front of your life. He wants us to be whole, not broken, satisfied, not complacent, to have joy and not misery, to have peace and not worry, to have favor and not waver. You're wondering, that's great, but how you get to know this God you're talking about? By accepting Jesus as your Lord and Savior. So, right, so that's point number five. I'm a Christian. Point number six is the ladder, and here it goes. I climbed the ladder. I'm getting so close to the top I could see it. The climb was scary, but I knew I couldn't stay in the gutter. I know there's more for me than concrete, so I made my mind that I was going to chase my dreams despite defeat. The climb is beyond riches, it's beyond fame. As if for a great cause, it's pleasing His name. I climb this ladder every day because I know this climb will bring a great testimony. I know that millions of people will be inspired by my story. Despite the negativity in my environment, I keep my head up because I know it's better on the other side. Even on cloud days, there's still sunshine. All right, poem number six. The ladder. Point number seven, God driven. There's a reason why I stay up so late. The reason why I continue to write the way I do. Because I'm so God driven. There's a reason why I go so hard on a page. To show you my story, my trials and tribulations on stage. Poetry is an outlet where I create my own structure. I can tell my own narrative without worrying about being fancy. There's a reason why I stay up so late. Oh, I was always told what I couldn't do. So I working hard to prove the devil wrong. Had so many haters and naysayers who don't know what game I am. I'm in. It's legacy over currency. It's showing people that dreams can come true when you have a plan and purpose. While it may seem like I'm just chilling on the surface, behind the scenes, I'm grinding. Every day I'm working. I'm doing this for those who've been counted out, those who were told they wouldn't amount to nothing, those who were told they were crazy for not pursuing medical law, those who follow their passion above all. That's why I'm so God driven. All right, point number six. Point number seven is my words. My words are like bricks, it builds. My words are like food, it fills. My words are like water, it quenches thirst. My words are like fire, it bursts. My words are like medicine, it heals. My words are sharp and on seals. My words can make you laugh and cry. My words can levitate to the sky. Words, formal slang, can make an impact like bang. Alright, point number seven is my words. Point number eight is lyrical power. Oh yes, and this poem right here, you guys gonna be snapping all day with this poem. This is like probably my favorite poem of the book because it's so simple, but yet it's so like in your face. So here's the poem. I spit metaphors, similes, nouns, and verbs. I spit these words for the hood and burbs. I speak light and dark that surrounds me, surrounded by drugs, gunshots, and poverty. Hope still in the air because God's a part of me. I don't hear him, but I got to hear it within. In the midst of all this sin, I still hold to my mission, even when others aren't with it. I spit lyrical power in these bones. Every day I write these poems to show the power of spoken word, to be the voice to the unheard. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, where I used to tell my story through the form of poetry in hopes that God gets the glory. So that's poem number eight, lyrical power. Poem number nine is the canvas. So here it goes. God's the artist, not just a canvas. On canvas it says joy, love, passion, patience, miracles. A canvas that has bruises and scratches. A canvas that was told to be a waste of time. A canvas that stood up among the rest. I may not be the perfect canvas. I may not be the ideal canvas. But this canvas was made to be a trend follower, but a trendsetter. I was made by the best artists in the universe. I'm fearfully, wonderfully made, which is why I'm able to create awesome each and every day. All right, that's poem number nine, the canvas, and poem number 10 is thanks. Thank you for all your love and your support. I want to be here without you, guys. I get glad, good glory to the highest God. The reason why I'm able to write the way I do. So I forever give thanks. So all right, so poem number 10 is thanks, and yeah, so that's my first 10 poems. I'm put a link down in the description so you guys can read it but yourself because some of you guys may not hear me as well because again I'm still trying to get used to this mic and sometimes I don't talk as loud as I should. So so for those who feel like you couldn't hear some of the words I was saying, I'll just put this in the description so you guys can read it yourself. But I think you guys can enjoy it. I feel like with these 10 poems it will sell you guys on a book because I know that most of you guys are still kind of on the fence. Should I buy this book? I know he's a good poet, but do I need to waste $10 on a book? On that I may not read, but after reading these 10 poems, you might say, "Dang, this boy can spit." And the book's not that long. It's only like 100. it's only about 100 poems in the book, so it's not a long book. It's fun to read. It's You read through it pretty quick. I mean, it's easy to read. It's just but some of the lines you may not understand first glance because I use a lot of metaphors and a lot of similes. So, which is why I recommend you read this book over and over again to understand it better. But with that being said, this is Mario signing off.